Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to ROP, Run of Play podcast, where we discuss all things football, in particular the EPL. It's been a fantastic weekend of football for the big teams, apart from Chelsea. All right. But let's welcome everyone back into the episode. Please welcome back Mr. Johnny Boy. How are you doing today, Johnny Boy?
I'm so happy. Unfortunately for me, I'm not home at the moment. So, but you guys should manage with me. Some unexpected results this weekend, but we'll talk about it. Some teams are lucky to win. We'll
Fair
talk
enough.
about
Fair enough. We'll talk about the people that are lucky to win. Let's talk about Mr. Deflected Goal FC.
it.
Jude, how are you feeling today, Jude?
We won. That's the main thing.
Yeah, three
And
points
we're
is what
happy
are
to win.
important.
It's very, very important. We needed the win and we got it. Whatever
Yeah.
you guys want to attach to the goal, it's the goal.
Abi,
So
Abi,
I'm
and
happy to
also,
be here.
also we have Mr. Shewuti back in the building because United won today. He decided to show his face. Last week when they lost
That he
3-1,
ran away.
he ran
He ran
away,
away.
switched off his phone, went off grid.
Yeah.
But this time he's present. Welcome back, Mr. Shewuti. How are you feeling today, sir?
Yeah, no, that's why you people are Arsenal fans are breaking into Michael Oliver's house. They want to attack the referee as if they are the first to,
To collect red
um,
cards.
face bad referee decisions. That's the
No,
kind
but
of
that was too
people that
glaring.
we are.
No, I've,
But yeah,
I
now
have a
I'm good, man. Good to be
I have
back.
a disagreeing
This
disagreeing take as well. But anyways, but yeah, before we get into all the old Manchester United and the worst team in Manchester United and the worst United team ever, according
Yeah.
to their own manager, I'm not just saying this to banter. Their own manager called them the worst team ever. Let's talk about the better team in Manchester, which is Manchester City. Johnny Boy, you've been saying you've never given up on Manchester City. Are they back? Because Omar Mamouche feels like he's hungry. He wants to come and destroy the league. Like, what do you think about the game yesterday and their title potentials?
Well, I won't write them off yet. And for yesterday's game, I think Chelsea, you can see the naivety in Chelsea. Because I think Kopama had a chance he actually squared the ball, but he gave the wrong pass to Jackson. And Jackson, being stupid, could have used his left hand to score. Instead, tries to control it. So I don't know. Chelsea, every time about Chelsea just spells of naivety. That's why I stated that I wouldn't judge Chelsea until after February, because I knew by February the real Chelsea will show. And that's what we're seeing now. Anybody is beating Chelsea. As for City, I think they needed to win this game because if they lost this game already, they are struggling in Champions League. There's a 60% chance they don't qualify for the next round of Champions League. So actually, top four is like a trophy this season. So I expected them to come out guns blazing. Coupled with the fact that Chelsea were missing some players and Chelsea were low on confidence as well. So I'm not surprised by the result. As for City, I don't know if they're in a title race. I don't know if you guys have seen their next five fixtures. It's like fixtures from Hellfire. I think they have Arsenal. I think they have Liverpool. I think they have Tottenham, if I'm not wrong. And they still have their club brews in Champions League next week. So their next five games are like make or break for Pep Guardiola. So yeah, I don't know. But I won't write them off if I'm being honest. I won't write City off.
And then same question to you, Sean T. Do you think that they are back? They are back with a bang, or it's just
it depends on what you mean
Chelsea?
by back now. If by back they're gonna win the league for the I don't know sixth time in the last 7 years or whatever. No. But I think they're gonna go through a run of form again. I think Haaland is back to scoring. I think De Bruyne looks good. This Mamouche fellow looks bright.
Very
That
fresh.
20-year-old guy. The first 2 minutes was as if he was having brain touch, but he's a good defender. Which is
He's
why City
welcome to
paid money
Premier
for him. So I think they'll be okay. You could see like the City hierarchy, everybody was there watching. Because I think they spent over 200 million or so in this window basically to help Pep. So like they are determined to right the ship, but I think just the fresh blood that they have in the squad is going to see them um, you know, go on the run. I think they're going to beat you guys. Against Arsenal, I think they're going to win.
Calm down. We
But
just ask
maybe
about Man City,
we
Chelsea
can
now. Which
save
is
that.
one?
We can save that for later.
Don't jump the gun.
Against Chelsea, Chelsea, I think now that Kopama isn't scoring, Chelsea have nothing to offer. Madueke it looks like he has two left legs. He look like he can do something. The leg over, they sweet sometimes, but
Mm.
he doesn't really ever enter. Um, Jadon Sancho, he huffs and puffs. Caicedo looks good, but the Chelsea squad and Maresca, they're not as good as everyone initially thought. So I'm glad they're getting found out. I think City are going to go on a run. And if you're playing FPL, get Haaland in.
I think also to add to what you said, with Chelsea, right? I think you can actually see a team that they were just coupled. People were just buying players to put a team. You can't really see a team. So like
Hmm.
bunch of guys you just bought and you guys come play together. It's like a pick up Sunday game. That's where I see Chelsea because everybody's doing their own thing. Kupama is doing his own. Maduke is doing his own. Even when Pedro Neto came on, he did his own. And then the other
Sancho.
Sancho is doing his own. So Nkuku is doing his own, Jackson is doing so everybody's like individual in the team. So I think that's you get what you paid for Chelsea. You can see a team that will just put together and say, yo, let's just play.
Yeah, I just thought like I think the manager made a very very big miscalculation. I think because Sancho scored one or two goals. I don't know what Sancho does in training to make him play every week. But Pedro Neto, I think, was Chelsea's best player in the first few
Somebody else
games
will
of the
beat you
season.
up.
But then he just dropped him out of nowhere, and depending on Sancho to come and dribble everybody and shoot the ball with his two left leg like Madueke as well. So
No, but
I think there's
you
some
know the way
tactical
football is
changes
now.
as well.
There's hype initially, then the hype dies down. So Chelsea started the season on fire. Everything Kopama touched, like it turned to a goal.
Mm,
Pedro Neto, as you said, was shining. It seemed like they had found like some kind of chemistry in their team.
mhm.
But this league is cruel and it's long, essentially.
Yeah,
And when you get into this like January, February period, basically, this is when you need to start getting lucky
yeah,
or you need to cheat sometimes. Basically, you need to be able to do mind games. This is the part of the season that drives everybody crazy.
yeah.
And this is the time where that's why our manager Amorim today said, I think before the game, he doesn't really care how we win. He would like us to play well, but if we don't play well, the most important thing today is 3 points. And I think against Chelsea, the most important thing for City was 3 points.
Yeah, but they played well as well.
But they
But
played well.
yeah,
I think they
Mm.
played well to me.
fair enough.
So
Cool, City.
yeah, City played well at
City
some
played
point.
well, at least in the second, like from
In the first half, after the
35th
goal,
minute and
they
all of
played well.
second half, I think.
Even before the goal, they were okay. It's just that Chelsea had chances.
Yeah, and they
But
slept
after
a
the
bit.
goal, they pressured Chelsea and then continued pressuring City. They scored the second goal.
When is Liverpool going to drop
Yeah.
point now, guys? What do you guys think? I'm tired of waiting for them, or
Their
they
next,
I
don't
think
seem
I
their
like.
think
next
I'm
match,
not wrong. I
their
think they
next
play
match,
Bournemouth next game.
their next
I think
match
they
is
play
drop
Bournemouth.
points. They're playing
Who are they playing
Bournemouth.
next?
Bournemouth, they're playing Bournemouth
They're
next.
playing Bournemouth, so we'll see whose fire is more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
Bournemouth.
Bournemouth are at home as well, but it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't because
Bournemouth at home has been beating everybody, all the big six. Bournemouth beat
Everybody.
yeah,
everybody.
but Bournemouth's strength is their quick counter attack, isn't it? Their quick counter attack. While you're sleeping, they break through the
Van Dijk
lines.
can have an off
But
day.
Van Dijk is not sleeping.
He might
Konate
sleep
is
that
not
day.
snoozing like
The
that.
only, the only good thing that is going to go on Liverpool's favor is that this week they don't have to play their first 11 against whoever they play Champions League because I think they are top of the group and they've qualified top 8. So
Would they be
Slot might
top?
as well
I
just
think
take.
Baka is 3 points behind them.
No. I think Baka is like 4 points. It's 21. I think Baka's 17. I think 18. Well, what I'm saying that if you finish one or two, right, you're fine because one or two you're going to get the home leg or whatever, so you're good. So Liverpool can
Nobody
afford the
the
rest.
thing about this Liverpool team, they can play any combination of attackers or players that they play. They have killers. They
Yeah.
have people that can score goals for them.
Yeah.
So you
And
can
that's
play.
what's now helping them.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
play
because also
rest.
they've been winning almost every match. Once they score one, I think your team just the opposition team just think, okay, it's gonna happen, and they just like give up.
No,
That's why it seems on
the,
the pitch. Like as soon as they score, the opposition team just like, okay, I think Liverpool is taking over now, and they just give up. But I don't think Bournemouth will do that in the next game. But we'll talk about it when we
the,
preview
the,
anyway.
the
But
good the
if
good
Switch,
thing
if Switch did not even do anything to
Were
to
you
stop
expecting
them,
them to do anything?
at
the
least the
thing
first game of the season, at least the first half, Ipswich dominated the first half. So you're thinking,
they
okay,
That's
at
what I
least they'll
told
collected
you.
give them
some
the fight.
they
They're
collected some
fighting for
6
fighting for their life to stay in the league.
they
Maybe they will
collected 6 from
be a
City.
tougher
You expect Liverpool to
opposition.
be quiet.
First game of the season, Liverpool not fresh. So I mean, and they're home again. So what do you expect? I expected them.
We
That's
expected
not.
them to win, but not the way that Liverpool won. Like it was just too easy. It just felt like a training match.
No,
That's how it should be
have
now.
you
What is what you
have you seen
expect?
this? Have you seen this away from home? Forget what they did against Arsenal. With the food that messed up against this food. We're supposed to
Arsenal
put.
and Man U messed up.
That's why people were mad at Arsenal. That why are you trying to defend against this team? They didn't come to play. If we didn't come to play Arsenal at the Emirates, and Arsenal were just holding on for the at the end of the game, I'm like, what are you guys doing? So actually, Liverpool and City actually shows it was why they are relegated, why they're relegation place, and they will get relegated too as well.
Fair enough. And you guys, United guys, take it away because I know someone here on the panel. I'll not mention names. Will talk about how the gameplay was very, very good. They dominated the first half. They dominated the statistics. They were creating chances, even though they only had one shot on target in the entire game. The other one was offside, so we don't even count it. But anyways, United fans, you guys take it away. What's your reaction?
And let's also get
I'm not
their
sure
thoughts
who that
about the
person.
Brighton game too. See they're here. Let's get their thoughts against Brighton. What they felt against
No,
Brighton.
no, I'm not sure who that person is with that those things. We talk about the game as if we played well, because the story of United so far in the last few weeks has been that our own manager, as you said, our own manager described us as the worst team in history.
Mhm.
I think that's all that has been on any United fan's mind, and I think that's all that has been on the players' mind as well. And I think we saw that today. And I think that's why the manager has spent the last week or so trying to clean up
Yeah, but it was too late.
his it was too late, but he has been trying to clean up the rubbish that he said.
Yes.
And coming into this game, he was just looking for a win. Like he was just looking for a win because he did not care how we won. Just get us 3 points, get the players, in kind of like a good mood. Let us come. We have a week, I think, before the next game, and we can take it like that. I don't know, Janesi, how you saw it. Like if because for me, I think that was Amorim's first mistake. I usually like what I hear from him after the game, like press conferences, but like that was his first mistake, like Missian, that I felt from the manager, and it was a big one.
I don't think he lied though. I don't think the worst based on records. They are the worst in performance.
They are not the worst. The Manchester that got relegated, what would you say?
Like in the Premier League era.
Doesn't matter. Your
That's what
manager
I'm
was trying
saying.
They're
to
the
your
worst. The
manager was
manager
trying to
was right because he also said that they are losing more games than the manager they sacked. So even he knows that he's underperforming. But
No,
anyways,
but it's
No,
okay for him to do that. What I'm
for
saying, like,
me,
it's okay for him to
yeah,
talk about it
of course,
for
of
me,
course,
as the
it's
manager.
good.
It's okay for
I,
him
trying
to
to
talk
I,
about
help
it
out.
himself.
He's trying to help out.
I
That's what I
actually
feel.
won't blame him, and I don't blame the players because that's the players that he's left with. There's nothing spectacular. Like I was looking today and I was looking for the goal, and I was like, "What are we playing?" It was just if it wasn't the goal, it was almost an abysmal performance. Like we weren't even making an attempt to shoot. We had a striker in the box. We had a striker up front. Just play a shot. Leno will punch the ball out. The striker can run and tap in or find a way to locate. Like all they were doing was pass from the left to the right.
But that's how our manager is asking them to play now, right? And today they kept showing his shoes. I thought they were making fun of him. Like they kept zooming on like his white
His white shoes, right?
shoes. Maybe they were fresh, like they were fresh shoes or whatever. But the guy brought on Malasia and put Malasia at right back or right wing back. You understand? Like I believe in you, Mr. Amorim, but like he's starting to do for that mass here, basically. Like it was
He's,
supposed to be
he's
was
getting
supposed
crazy
to be
like Pep.
football.
You can't blame him. It's the
I
His
team.
think I
job,
think
his job
let
When
is
me
you
to
don't have
manage
the
it
right
now.
players, that's
Pressure.
my problem. That's why I'm having an issue with Man U. This is a transfer window. A
Hmm.
serious club
Very good.
would have gone into the market and bought a left wing back, which all of us know that we need. At
Mm.
least
Mm.
there is no
wel-
link, nobody,
welcome
nothing.
welcome to the American ownership
The
model.
week, this week now will close. Nobody, even the people that they are fighting, they've not tried to even offload. Casemiro, Rashford, they are still there. So what is not
Garnacho, don't forget Garnacho.
why are we not doing all this media trouble and all these things
Yeah.
that bringing more
Quick,
bad
quick
impression?
question, Jude. Quick question, Jude, and maybe Sean can also chip in here as well. I know Amorim was not the manager in the summer, but does it seem like the summer window was a waste because you guys decided obviously next season might be different, might adapt to the game, adapt to the system, all of that. But currently, the like when they're bringing them on, the Euro coming on from the bench, Zexi coming on from the bench. Did you guys have faith that they were going to do anything? Does it feel like the summer window was going to be a waste because the board knew that at some point they may sack Ten Hag? So why were they signing Ten Hag's players when they knew that at some point they could bring a different manager? Because even now, you guys seem like you need a striker, you need a left wing, as rightly said. So was that window at this point in time seeming like a waste?
I think I don't think all the players were signed by Ten Hag. I don't think Euro was a Ten Hag signing. I think that was more of the board. I feel and Zexi.
But asking,
And you were like, nobody's complaining about Euro now, right?
Well, Euro to me, I just feel like it's that youthful stage of football. Like he needs more game time to build
They're
more
hoping he becomes
confidence
Saliba, but it's
and
okay.
stuff. That's what I'm thinking. No, he'll be better. He'll be like a Varane to me than Saliba. So,
Euro and Saliba are in the same place in their career. They both have
so
not really achieved anything. You know what I'm saying? I know
Saliba,
Arsenal fans like to
Saliba is
they both
starting
have
from
what
France.
Just
He's,
starting for what?
he starts from France now.
What can you use that to do?
what has he won
Like that's the problem
for
with this
Arsenal?
generation of football. Or just gassing
So that's
up,
the first
you know,
achievement.
anything and
That's his
everything.
first achievement. The first achievement is to get capped by your country. He has achieved that. Euro hasn't yet.
Mm,
So when he gets to that, you said they're the same level. I'm trying to differentiate them. They're not. One is a seasoned capped member of the French national
professional.
team.
That's the difference.
Yes, for now.
Mm,
I just feel like
mm. Yeah, no.
for,
I agree with what you're saying. It was about like the summer to an extent. Ineos already cooked beans. All this propaganda we're seeing about PSR and not being able to spend unless you sell Ganacho. So now you want to now start selling our young bright talents as if for like fucking Fulham or something. Um, right, like that's what we now do. I mean, and I understand that there is a model there, right? City seem to have made, obviously they made most of their money from Arsenal, by selling you guys their own, product. But there is a business model there. They've sold to Chelsea. I think they've sold Alvarez to another club. They are able to like raise these young players and sell them, but that only works if the team is playing well.
Mhm.
Like, so somebody like Scott McTominay that is doing well, he's a good example of what you can get from the United ecosystem.
Yes.
But if the team continues to be shit, we're not going to be able to make that money that we're looking to. And these in-news people, like, I don't know what they're doing. It's already January 26th. Like, if the window should close without us signing anybody,
our only hope of top four will be just to win Europa or win FA Cup. That's the only way
this
of
guy,
entering Europe back because that top four looks further
You're
away.
not getting. You're
Top
not
top
getting
eight.
top
What
four
about
now.
top eight? Conference
Eh?
league. You're 12th now. You
Any one
can.
of them, top eight or top
Yeah,
whatever.
you're not getting top four now.
Top eight is closer. I'm
Yeah.
talking
Look at the
about
way
getting to
Look at
Europa
the way
or Champions League. That's what I'm looking at. I'm not looking at UEFA Conference League. We need to win either FA Cup or Europa
every
League.
7 days here, it seems 5 teams might make it to Champions League from England. The way things are going,
That
so
what?
you can 5 teams might actually make it to Europe next season, Champions League from
That's
England.
what I
So
think. I just think a serious club
so
will
if you can make
enter,
fifth,
like the board, if they are really serious, they will enter go and buy something. At least let
we have to
that
buy somebody.
let us get that lighting refreshment that we are all working in the same direction. Window will close on Friday.
welcome to
We've not planned
American
anybody,
ownership.
not seen anybody coming to do medical.
No,
So
don't
it's a
worry.
tough
Even
thing.
We
Arsenal.
have to. We can't end up like us now
But the
because
signings,
if these guys they
Well,
don't
well,
sign the
well, like
striker.
finishing way above the middle top half of the
league
table.
never ends. Anything can
No,
happen.
no. That's number one. Anything can happen.
Hmm.
No, no,
I
number
know you
two,
guys will
like
not end up in top four,
it's
sha.
not like
We'll
you're
win a trophy,
competing.
Sha. We'll win a trophy.
Let me begin
Will.
top five, sir.
Okay. Not cooled. Will. All right,
We'll
then, no
win.
problem.
We'll win.
We have a higher chance of
Of
winning
winning
the
a trophy
trophy
that you guys
than
have.
Arsenal
Okay.
this season because you're definitely not winning the Champions League.
Hmm.
And the league, you're not competing, right?
Hmm.
Which is what makes your situation that not much different from us or
I'm sorry,
Chelsea
what trophy
or
did you
everybody
United
who has
win?
a chance
But we're
again.
not struggling, though. We're not struggling.
Uh, we
What
could
trophy
we
did
could
you
win the
United
FA
win?
Cup.
You're not winning that. Okay, let's
We
cross
can
it
win
out.
the FA Cup.
Okay, cross it. You're not winning.
Yeah, we can win the FA Cup
We can win
because
Europa League.
we were worse. We were worse last season. when we won that FA Cup. Basically, so we can win this
No, you were
one.
not worse
And this
because your
manager
manager
seems
said this team is worse than that team. So I don't think you were
And
worse.
I,
nah, he fucked up. He fucked up saying that.
No,
Yeah,
no,
he fucked up saying
Amorim is
that.
just
And
Amorim is just trying to give excuses so that in case United finish 15th, everybody his excuse that I inherited a useless team, like the stuff Ateta always says. But that we have been there before. We know what he's doing. It's an excuse down the
how?
line.
I can see
He
that.
always give an excuse for 6 months from time. Maybe if Man U finish 15 now, his excuse be that look at the squad I inherited. We need to get rid of 18 players and start again, which is a lie. But
Well,
we still
fun fact, or what they call now. How do they say it now? True. What they say when they're correcting people on the internet.
Fact check.
Fact check. Yes, Teta has never said I inherited a worse squad. Don't put down on Teta. But
no, I
anyways,
didn't say Arteta said. I
which
said
one? Which game was this?
That's the narrative. That's the narrative has been spewed out online and among some
So I
our friends
mean,
and
Mm,
competitors.
as always, like you're 50% correct, right? So on one hand, he is copping out. Like it's a cowardly thing to say, and I think that's why he's coming out to, try and change the narrative.
mm,
But at the same time, he also admitted that me, the manager, I've lost more games than the person you sacked, to replace me with, basically, or to replace with me.
mm.
So what am I doing here? So he's willing to criticize
Yeah,
himself,
which is
right?
fine.
So who are we
Exactly.
to call
It's
out
good.
what he's already
Honesty
calling?
is the best policy, isn't it? Yeah, you have to be
It's
honest.
the best
Yeah.
You
policy.
have to
Yeah,
be.
that's the
The
best.
guy is Shakespeare. Is very good.
Yeah, I beg. Before we
Okay.
talk about us now, which game was the surprising result of the weekend? Surprising result of the weekend: Bournemouth, Nottingham
Definitely
Forest, or Leicester
Leicester,
Tottenham.
Leicester
Leicester,
Tottenham.
Yeah.
No.
Leicester
Leicester
Leicester,
beating
Tottenham, or
Tottenham
Bournemouth,
at
Nottingham
at
Yeah.
Forest.
at White Hart Lane.
Because
Leicester.
I wasn't really surprised. I think Bournemouth was more of the
No,
scoreline than the
5-0.
result. I
No,
think that's
5-0
just
against
I
Nottingham
was surprised.
Forest.
I
that's what
think
I'm
for me
saying.
that
No,
More
Bournemouth,
that's
Nottingham
what I'm
Forest
saying.
was
I,
a
I
surprise for
That's
me.
think
what I'm saying. More the
I
scoreline
wasn't
than the
surprised.
result. That's
The
what I'm
5
saying.
nil. If you watch the game, the 5-0 is not based on they actually went to score five. They scored five because when they were scoring, Nottingham came out
Why, bro? All those one,
and
you're doing too
considered
much
more.
explanation.
So if there was more time,
Tactics.
they could have considered more than five. You
Nobody
understand? They
told
could have
Which is why I
considered,
nobody
said
told
but
Nottingham Forest
but
not to be clinical.
Leicester, that everybody that is giving away 3 points, went
not
to
only that
White Hart Lane and considered three.
Leicester were down at the half too. Remember that they were also down at the half. So they could have like given up and say, you know what, F it, we have lost. But they came back and won the game.
No, but why that's less surprising for me is that Spurs are in like a terrible moment. Like
I think they've lost four
they are
straight.
in a moment where the narrative around Spurs is that like they are shit and just getting angrier and angrier.
Yeah.
He's
So
there's
many
like a
injuries.
bad cloud around them right now. So
Cavani,
Also calling out the board as
it's
well. Yeah.
yeah. It seems kind of like par for the course this moment for them to lose to Spurs, but Nottingham Forest seemed for a minute there like,
Eh.
oh, are we going to see a surprise title contender this season?
Mm-hmm.
You don't lose 5-0 to Bournemouth if you're doing that, or if you're in that kind of form.
Mm.
So
Newcastle
yeah, that's
United
a
four.
surprise for me.
I'm not
Fair enough.
surprised by
And
the result.
let's
It's
move
just the
to
scoreline.
Arsenal.
I'm waiting for Liverpool's
For
own.
the surprise is surprise. Surprise is
Liverpool's own will
surprise.
be. But the annoying thing is that Arsenal is playing Man City. So if
But the question
Liverpool
was result,
collects,
so I went for Leicester.
if they beat Liverpool, then Man City might beat Arsenal. Then
All
they'll
this
still stay
might,
where they
might,
are.
permutation.
You see,
We'll
might
predict soon.
Man City are going to win.
Magic.
Yes. Anyways, let's talk about our
Against
game. Please, Johnny, but what's your reaction first before we let these guys run ragged?
My
I'm
first
not ready
reaction:
to be. I'm not
Arsenal
ready to
needs
be.
Arsenal need attackers. We are crying out for attackers, please, because just like the
Just
game
forget about it.
previous games, Havertz needs. It's obvious Havertz needs
Mm,
like maybe 5, 6 chances to score one because even before we got the red card,
no,
Havertz had
12.
two.
You have Sterling now.
He needs 12 chances. Even for the red card, he had two opportunities to score. He missed both. And then I don't know, Michael Oliver. I think he needs
Did
to
they
be
miss? He headed
investigated.
them straight to the keeper.
I think we need to
You have
investigate
So
that.
Sterling.
you're saying it's a red card?
No, it's not a red card.
You think it's a
Never.
red card?
No, I don't.
Oh, sorry. You think it's not a red card? I think it's a red card. I think it's a red card.
Slow motion, it's a red card.
Ah,
But
that's
I don't
exactly
understand what Arsenal fans are doing. Skelly kicked the guy.
Exactly.
yeah,
they
Like
which is,
count on the
there
guy
was
that
no
Above
there
the
was no
ankle.
attempt to play the
they
ball at
stumped.
all. He just kicked him.
yeah, which is
What are we
stopping,
talking
Like
about
it's,
which is
here?
it's,
stopping,
Offside.
stop,
which
it's
is stopping
stopping.
which is stopping a counter, but that's a yellow card, not a red card.
Bro, it's still no, it's still a reckless
It's
challenge. A
still a
reckless
red
challenge is
card.
a reckless
Reckless challenge
challenge.
is
It
reckless
doesn't matter
challenge.
what you think. It's a red
It's a
card.
stomp.
You can argue that okay, the second one with Gomez was similar and it was not equal. Fair enough, but Oliver did not do anything wrong. That's what I'm going to say. I think Arsenal fans have been on referee case so much. They think that the referees are going to be fair on
Me, I
them,
don't,
not
I
knowing
don't,
that
I
they're
don't,
actually
I don't go
putting,
to referee. I never, I never
they're
get
actually
to
stirring up the referees. Now they are going to be following the letter of the law on every Arsenal foul because you guys are crying. We are going to follow the letter of the law on you guys and give other people grace. That's what I
I
think is
never, I
happening
never,
right
I
now.
never, I
People are
never
shouting
used
too
to, I
much.
never used to bring out the referee when I'm talking about games. But I think Michael Oliver kind of
Yeah,
he
we're
did
talking
something
about like
similar.
online and all those things in general.
I think he did something similar. I think 2 or 3 years ago during COVID when he gave Martinelli like a red card within like a minute. I'm like, bro, what you doing? Like,
Yeah,
common sense, man. You have to have common sense. I understand you're trying to be center, but try. There's what they call common sense. Just like he said last season. Remember last
he hates
season?
Arsenal fans. Arsenal fans hate him. Like I
Remember
said, he's
match
going to
last
be
season
start
against Man
following.
City?
He's going to follow the letter of the law
Remember
for the
against Man
guys.
City last season? He was supposed to give Kovacic red card. It was a red card offense. But what was the excuse? They didn't want to spoil the game. So I mean, you're supposed to keep the same energy now.
Yes.
You're supposed to keep the same energy. My
Yeah,
problem with the
but the
referee
question is
is
was but the
consistency.
question is it wrong to give a red card?
It is wrong to give a red card. It is wrong because
Okay.
first of all,
Sure. What did you think? I don't know if you saw the tackle or the challenge.
I saw it and I saw it and I've been watching it. I mean, I think whether or not it was wrong to give a red card, I think is part of the normal discourse that
Yeah.
we have in football. I think one referee can say, "Oh, this is a red card," another person is not a red card. But I think Arsenal fans,
I guarantee no other
for
referee gives
crying
that
out
red card.
loud, man, you're not the first. You're not the first people to have a referee decision not go your way.
Hmm.
You still won the match. I think my understanding is that it's going to be overturned.
Might be. Yeah.
The call. So I mean, give us a break. Like,
Yeah,
and
I
you,
never
you
give
should be
excuse of
telling
offense. So I
Louis
don't know.
Kelly. You should be telling Louis Kelly not to kick people. Basically, right? Because there was no attempt to play the ball. He was trying to. I think he had a genuine brain fart. Like he had like
So,
a
yeah, I was trying to do
just a
trying to do a
single.
tactical foul and just get a yellow
And I think
card, but
Yeah,
he went
and he
about it the
didn't need
wrong
to do
way.
that. Yeah, he didn't even need to foul the guy because I think Timber or somebody was
Hmm.
right beside the guy, and it was in Wolverhampton box. So to me, there was no point of you do such fouls when it's like 90th minute and they're trying to. That's when those kind of fouls make sense, not when the game is still fresh.
Yeah,
So I
but
don't
either
know.
ways we won. We won anyway, so that's what that
Yeah,
matters.
we
Three
won with
points that
good play.
matters. Our defender scored. My United defender scored. The winner. So I think this week we'll say we'll
And
call it truce. Not too
Arsenal
much
needs to be
attacking
like
each other.
more clinical because against City we're going to be punished. Like Wolverhampton didn't punish us because they are not a good team. Against City we cannot afford to be missing those chances. See, when we meet us against Newcastle and United, we lost. We paid dearly for it. Wolverhampton
There's a new boy. His name
we
is
didn't pay dearly for it.
Mamouche.
We didn't pay dearly for it because it was Wolverhampton and a crap team. But against City, if we miss the chances we are missing, I'm very sorry, but Arsenal is going to lose the game. It's
We
just
are
there.
going
No,
to
no,
miss them.
you won't even see chance. So you won't see chance. There's nothing you're
So
missing.
Man City is going
Right.
to give you
So
chances. Now.
Chance
What are we
will miss.
talking about? Chelsea had chances to
Eh?
score. It's just that there was two. Chelsea had
Who is in
chances.
your team? I'm saying who is in your team that will
Man
have
City will give
chance?
you chances, dude. We don't know that for a fact. Man
Who
City,
is in
nobody,
your
imagine
team
they
that will
take
have
their
chance?
team.
Is it Kayabes? You want to rely on Kayabes for chance?
What you can say is taking the chances. Difference between having chance and taking it. We will have
Okay.
chances. The problem is taking it
Then
because City are going to give you
you'll be
chances.
more
That's
defending.
a sure banker.
I trust your coach. He'll be defending more than attacking. I trust your coach.
He can't
no,
do
no.
that because
Since you're there, let's go into the prediction then. Since we're already talking about it, I'll start the United guys and then let all us Arsenal fans talk again in the end. Right, Jude, you're enjoying, dancing already, hoping for like a 7-0
because you give me our
Manchester
I
City
want
win.
Arsenal
So
to win. I want
what's
Arsenal
your
to win. Arsenal 2-1.
after all of these things you're saying?
I want you people to win. But the problem is I'm looking for who will score the goal. But I want you people to win.
Right, and then
Man City will always they will give you that break. I think either Martinelli or Trossard will do something. I don't rely on Kahaves. Kahaves is when they finish scoring. That's when you now put top of the cherry. So you don't need to go.
all right, but how do you see the game going overall? Though? How do you see the game going?
Uh, it depends on the kind of Arsenal team that comes out. That's
We
what I
know
think.
we know it's going to be the same team, apart
No,
from
like
Luis
the
Kelly maybe.
mentality. If you people come with the mentality to defend in your house, then there's problem.
he
If
wouldn't
you
do
come
that.
out to attack, you probably place it. Who? Your coach.
That's
If he learns from his mistake, that's fine. That day we can play Partey as right back. It's not. It's not a good thing for me to
It's
rely
likely
on.
to happen.
hopefully he
So
doesn't
I
do it
think
because
if
that
you
would be
come
the
out to
first point.
attack, you display City the more. You display City the more than being playing want to play counter.
Fair
But
enough. And then
it with this new vibe they are coming in, they are more prone to error, but they are more prone to attacking too. So if you sit down, they'll bring the ball to you, and
but you're
you
still
most
predicting
likely
2-1.
concede. I predict 2-1.
2-1 to
Are
Arsenal.
we talking about Arsenal
2-1 to
versus
Arsenal.
City?
Wow. Yeah, Sean, please. What are you saying?
Ateta does not
I think
do. He learns from his mistake.
Hmm.
So if he
actually he
needs,
doesn't learn from
if he
mistakes.
go,
Sorry.
he learns from some games, maybe not all games, but some games. That's why I'm dicey about this one. If he can do what he does against Villa or Man U, like you come, you beat, and you come back and do the same thing, improve on what you are doing. That's what he does. So he will look at that one thing that went wrong in that first game and come out again to do it. My only fear is that you don't have Saka. If you have Saka, I'll be more confident of a 3-1 win.
Fair enough. And then, Sean, how do you see the game panning out?
I think we're in for premium tiers from Arsenal fans.
Wow.
I think this kind of game could not come at a better time for City and for us, the neutral. Who
You're
who
not
enjoy good
neutral.
football
You're
games.
heavily invested in
Yes,
Arsenal
now.
losing.
No, no, the neutral. I think the new City boys are gonna shine. Mamouche is gonna trouble you guys. I think Haaland is in scoring form, and when Haaland is scoring, you can't. There's nothing you can do.
Hmm.
You can't stop him. I think City they are managing John Stones, to come back basically to fitness. So I expect City to win. And City they are home, right? It's
Oh,
at the
Arsenal.
Etihad.
No,
Arsenal is
Arsenal is at the Emirates.
Oh, it's at the Emirates. Okay, okay. City 2-1, 2-1.
Hmm. And then, Johnny Boy, what do you think?
give them a draw. Play safe like your
I'm
coach.
I'm not optimistic about this game. Just like the point Judas brought up that he doesn't trust attackers to take the opportunity, which is my fear. But for some reason, I think I'm more confident that Ateta will actually go for this game, knowing fully well that he can't even afford to draw the game because he's chasing Liverpool. He's chasing Liverpool. So even the draw is not even good for Arsenal. No offense. So because of that, I'm going to go for 2-3-1 Arsenal.
All right. 3-1 Arsenal.
I think you guys want
Do
to
you mean
make it
Arsenal or Man City? Because the way you
Arsenal.
spoke, I don't understand.
Arsenal.
He's skeptical, but
Arsenal.
his mind is there.
Okay, fair enough. I'm also going for an Arsenal win for some reason. I'm going for a 3-2 Arsenal win. I'm going to explain why. Because obviously, in the last couple of, you can only go based on precedence. In the last couple of
I'm sorry,
seasons, when
can I
City
add,
plays
add
us, they
in?
come.
City is going to play their first 11 against Club Brugge because they need to
Arsenal.
qualify. So that might also help us now, hopefully, in Champions League.
Fair
So
enough.
let's see.
I'm going for a 3-2 because I think City will come and defend. Because in the last games, the last three seasons we've played them, they've come to defend and try to hit us on the counter attack because they know that's Arsenal's weekend. They'll put all their guys behind the ball and then lob the ball to Haaland or Foden, depending. But at the same time, I think they're going to create lots of chances. The Arsenal fans that Emirates, they're going to be up for the game. The players are also going to rise up to the occasion. They will not want to lose at the Emirates. So my head is telling me like a 2-2 draw, but I'm just hoping this is the time I'm going to beat them. So 3-2 is my prediction. Sharon is laughing, but
Miracle.
Because the energy, so
yeah. I know Judy, you have to leave soon, but Man United Crystal Palace, how do you see that game going?
Hmm. We're playing Crystal Palace.
Yes.
Jesus is Lord.
At your ground, Old Trafford.
At our own ground.
Yeah.
Ah, ah, that's a tough one. Oh. I'll say 1-1.
uh-uh.
1-1. I'm
Okay.
not optimistic with the way they played today. I think they'll play the same way again. So, uh,
Man U Crystal
yeah,
Palace.
Yes.
Crystal Palace probably scores. That's what I'm even thinking. But we've been more compact defensively. Like the game today, we're more compact defensively than attacking. So it kind of
Mm.
draws back because Bruno played deep where Kobe normally plays. Bruno played there. If we play Kobe, we have more chances of losing the ball and being hit. Um, I think the only good thing I got from today is playing, which I got from Nistelrooy, is playing Mazraoui as left. Stop playing Dalo on the left side. Let him just be
By
on that right
Nistelrooy, you
side.
mean Amorim? Nistelrooy is
No,
no longer
Nistelrooy
your coach.
started it. Nistelrooy was the one that started it after
Oh,
they
okay, okay.
got this guy sacked. So Amorim started his own today. So
Hmm.
we hope you manage that one too.
Where did Dalo play?
Uh, Dalo played right.
Bruh.
So I
I see how Amorim is doing for that man's here. Dalo played on the right, but he was playing as a striker some of the time. Mazraoui was on the left, but he was playing as a number
He's
10.
trying to
Garnacho
train him
was the
like the
holdout.
way what's his name Vadio plays for Manchester City. He's a left
Yeah,
back, but sometimes is the attacker. You know,
yeah, but like City paid how much? I think 60 something, 65 or so.
hmm
How many millions for Guardiola? Guardiola can use his left leg, right leg. He can shoot from outside the box. He can cross. City have
with his
like
head
a
as
whole
well.
array of
Yeah,
guys of all those like freak defenders. Basically, all of them can do that. Mazraoui is a baller too, but he's just not that good. But I think we'll be comfortable against Crystal Palace. I think at home, Old Trafford, um, we just the calamity is just too much, right? Like we're going to win because we have no choice but to win,
Hmm.
basically. So. So I'm going to win. I'll go for a 2-0, 2-0 United, or a two-goal gap at
Okay,
least.
fair enough. I'm going for 2-2 Man United. I think Crystal Palace are a good counter-attacking team. You guys can sit deep. They also know how to break the lines like Bournemouth, and they seem to be hitting form. I know the result today they not play that well today, but away from home they seem to be all right. So 2-2 for me. And then Johnny Boy, what's your prediction?
I don't trust United. I trust Palace, so I'm going to go 1-1.
Okay. And then Nottingham Forest, Brighton. I'm going for a 3-1 Nottingham Forest. I think they need to dust themselves off. And then Brighton are also not in a good run of fun at the minute. So, Nottingham Forest to win. They're at home. They need to come back. So 3-1 for me. And Jude.
3-2
To Brighton or to Nottingham Forest?
to actually 2-2. 2-2, both of them.
Okay.
To share the spoils.
And then Shell.
Nottingham Forest, Brighton. Who's at home?
Nottingham Forest.
Nottingham Forest 2-1.
2-1. And then Johnny Boy.
I go for Forest to win 2-1.
2-1. And then Bournemouth,
No,
Liverpool. Bournemouth at home. Yeah, Nottingham
this is
Forest to win 2-1, you said, right?
yeah, and this is
Yeah.
my this is my
Bournemouth,
this is
Liverpool.
this is my wish. Bournemouth 3-1.
I'm
Who
also
is home?
wishing
Who is home?
Bournemouth at home. I'm also wishing for a 3-2 because I know Liverpool are going to score. But I'm hoping for that quick break from Bournemouth. Clivert is on form. Witara
Semenyo.
is on form. Yeah. So Captain of Clivert and Witara, those guys, quick counter-attacking guys. So 3-2. They'll catch Konate snoozing when they come out for a corner kick and Konate will just be there. I can see Sheo shaking his head. It's like this guy is you're just wishing you're doing
Mm,
you're
In
doing
the dream
further
now.
maths.
I want
You
to
can
go
only
for
dream.
Dream
Liverpool
has
has
a
to
whole
drop points at some point, and
I
you can
want to go
only
for Bournemouth to win, but I think it will be a 2-2.
okay.
I think Liverpool will probably pressure them and score, snatch the equalizer.
Fair enough. And Sheo,
I think Arsenal might be looking for a manager soon. And Spurs as well.
no, we definitely
And
need a
this
manager.
and this Bournemouth manager Iraola, what's his name, has a chance to
No,
really show himself as like
he
I
should, he
don't
should go
think
to Spurs. He should go to
I
Spurs,
actually
please.
I actually don't think
We are tired. We are tired of having people that have
he
not won
shouldn't
anything
leave
as our
Bournemouth.
Arsenal manager, please. Thank you very much.
I think I
You
think
can
the
go to
small team
Spurs.
coaches should maintain their team. They are better off there than going to a big team. They'll just be messed up.
no.
They should learn from Graham
I like his
Potter.
attacking football, but that's all. We can't play counter attack. We need to be dominating all the time. But anyways, yeah, share your prediction.
Um Nah, but I think the quality in the Liverpool team, man, is just too much. McAllister, Gravenberg, Van Dijk. Trent,
They're good on the
Robertson.
attack. That's
Put,
one
Sabas
good.
line.
pick any of the attackers. So pick any of them. Just pick anyone you want.
Like if Salah is
Nunes,
not doing it,
Salah,
is
Gakpo.
Nunes or is what's his name? They're just good.
Yeah. So we just have to wait for something in the squad, like something in the squad dynamic to shift, like one of their
It's
big
going to
players to
happen.
leave or a major injury or something. Then the dressing room can lose its togetherness, and from then on the team can. But for now, I think Liverpool will just have too much quality, honestly. Um, and even if it will be a tight win, 2-1 or something, I think Liverpool are still going to win. But I'll go 3-2. Let's say there will be goals.
3-2 Bournemouth. Liverpool, sorry. Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
And then Everton Leicester. This one I'm going 1-1. I think that it's going to be Everton have to defend a whole lot. Leicester were time wasting a lot against the Tottenham. I don't think that's going to happen against Everton. But anyways, 1-1 is my prediction. David Moyes to do a magic for them.
1-0 Everton.
They said that Rude is fighting with his players. Oh, that he almost broke TV. Um, and this, yeah, you're not seeing the news. Rude, they said Rude, he almost killed one of their loanees. They have one loanee from somewhere that he brought on 20th minute, I mean 70th minute, and the guy gave away the ball 9 times or something,
Hmm.
and that Rude almost
Harry
killed him in the dressing room.
Bonanote.
I think it's Bonanote. I think it's that guy. And he's having like some drama basically with the dressing room.
Hmm.
I think obviously he's thinking to himself, why did I decide to come to this club?
Yeah.
So he needs a win. And Everton, Graham Potter is a good coach. I think quality, I
Everton
think,
is
David
will be
Moyes.
different
Moyes.
again.
David Moyes.
Everything is
Potter.
more.
West Ham is
Yes. Potter.
West Ham is Potter.
yeah.
Sorry. Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, Everton are going to win. Um, Everton are going to win. 2-1, 2-1 Everton.
Okay. And then Ipswich Southampton, battle of the relegation. Relegation battle. I don't even know how to call this one. Ipswich at home. But Vitor Pereira wanted to. No, that's Wolves. I'm also calling. I'm losing money just now. But anyways, Ipswich. I'm going for Ipswich 2-1. They're at home. The onus on them to win. So 2-1 for Ipswich. Johnny Boy.
Draw. 1-1.
The two worst teams in the league.
Yeah.
Ipswich to win. 1-0.
1-0. And then Newcastle Fulham. Newcastle at home. I'm predicting a 3-1 Newcastle because Fulham, yeah, even today, they're not even sure that they had anything in their tank. Adama Traore is firing blanks at the minute. Tom
Has always had
Carney,
black. He has always had
Robinson,
black in defense of him. It's just space he
yeah.
has.
Iwobi was just running helter-skelter today. Calvin Bassey, I don't trust that guy as a defender. I don't know even how he's even in Super Eagles, but anyways, that's a discussion for another day. So 3-1
So
for me,
I go
Newcastle.
for Newcastle 3-1 2 3-1.
I don't take anybody that has that kind of long hair seriously.
Exactly.
Like Alvin Bassey, because there's no way it's easy to run around
Mm.
with your hair like that. So that just tells me you're a joker. Um, I'll go Newcastle to win. Although Newcastle they have the Momo gene, like
Exactly.
they have like a brain touch system.
But they are home though, so
Yeah, yeah, I'll go Newcastle. Isak is scoring. Newcastle to win 3-1.
okay. And then Wolves Villa. That one is going to be an interesting game. Um, for me, I'm predicting a 1-1 that one because I can't really call it. I can't really call that one, so I'm just going
And that's
safe.
something that had
Safe.
Champions League midweek, so that's
Yeah. But you guys are already caught up to that as well. Fair enough. So your prediction then, Johnny Boy.
Wolverhampton 2-1.
Wolverhampton 2-1.
Wolves Villa.
Yes.
Ha. Um. Okay, I can see that. Who's at home?
Wolves at home.
I'll go with 1-1. I'll go with a draw. 1-1.
All right, fair enough. And then a London derby, one of the London derbies, Brentford Tottenham. Brentford at home. Yes, Ange needs to be sacked if we did the next two games. So I'm going for a Brentford 2-1.
Brentford are good at home too. So
Yeah. 2-1 for me, Brentford.
I go with 3-2 Brentford.
Okay. And
Actually,
then
3-1 because Solanke is not even playing. So 3-1, 3-1.
yeah. But Richarlison scored a goal today, so you
It doesn't
know.
matter. I don't trust him.
Fair enough. And then Sean T.
Yeah, nah. Spurs, they're packing big guns out of here, man. Like, it's really sad that like he probably came thinking, I'm big irons from down under, and like I can make a name for myself in England. But like I said before, this league is just so cold and so mean
Mhm.
and so unforgiving. And no matter how much of a personality you have, or how principled you are, or how romantic you think your ideas of football are, it will chew you up and spit you the fuck out, man. And it looks like Ange is about to become another victim. So I fully expect Brentford to carry on Mbemo and Wissa and the likes to give them a hard time. 3-1.
3-1. And then the last game of the weekend, Graham Potter Derby, Chelsea versus West Ham United at Stamford Bridge. This one, I'm going for a 2-2. 2-2. Potter will not want to lose against Chelsea because, yeah, he has some of those players that are there and they let him down. I'm sure he wants to show them that he's still a good guy. So, but I don't think he's going to win. But so 2-2 is
I
what I'm
think
going
I think
for.
I think Chelsea will just edge it because they're home. 2-1 Chelsea.
2-1. And what are you going for, Sean?
I think Graham Potter can't wait to prove to all of you that it's not by Italian name. I'm gonna go with West Ham to do this one. 2-1 West Ham.
2-1 West Ham. So basically, so far, we said Nottingham Forest Brighton. I went for 2-1. Sean Johnny Boy went for a. I went for a 3-1. Sorry, Sean Johnny Boy went for a 2-1, and Jude went for a 2-2. Bournemouth Liverpool. I went for a 3-2. Jude went for 2-2. Sean went for 3-2 Liverpool, and Johnny Boy went for a 3-1 Bournemouth. I went for 3-2 Bournemouth. Everton Leicester. I went for a 1-1 draw. Jude and Shane went for 2-1. Johnny Boy went for 1-0. Ipswich Southampton. I went for 2-1 Ipswich. Shane went for 1-0 Ipswich. Johnny Boy 1-1. And then Newcastle Fulham, we all went for 3-1 Newcastle. Wolves Villa. Me and Sean went for 1-1. Johnny Boy went for a 2-1. Brentford Tottenham, I went for 2-1 Brentford. Sean Johnny Boy went for 3-1 Brentford. Manchester United, Crystal Palace, I went for a 2-2. Jude and Johnny Boy went for a 1-1. And Sean went for 2-0. And then Arsenal, Manchester City, I hopefully went for a 3-2. Johnny Boy hopefully went for a 3-1. Jude called a 2-1. And then Sean obviously went for an Arsenal loss. 2-1 to Manchester City. And then the last game of the weekend, Chelsea West Ham, I went for a 2-2. Sean went for 2-1 West Ham. And Johnny Boy went for a 2-1 Chelsea. Well, you guys let us know your own prediction in the comment section below. And please let us know if that red card against Miles Willis Kelly was a red card or not. And if your defender scored this weekend, please press the like button and hit the
And also
subscribe
let us know
button as
what you
well.
think
If you are
about
if you are preparing
Amorim's statement about United being the worst. This being the worst United team. Also let us know if that's true.
Let us know also what you think about Arsenal's new format that is referee that is going to cause them to end up this season another trophyless venture this year. Because it's referee that is a new format they're all cooking up now.
All right.
Those,
Then.
those are
Well,
for
on
the,
that
the
note, you're going to
useless
say
guys.
take care, guys. And we'll catch you on the next one.
Share
Peace.
and subscribe, guys. Thank you.